This screencast is on how to manually change student grades. So in this class, in my study strategies class, the grade is currently NA. I haven't entered grades yet. But if you wanted to manually enter grades, or if you have letter grades that you need to change to a different mark, then you can do that through this process. So I'm in my gradebook right now, and I want to change these NAs to credit for this class. So you go to the report card drop-down and click on Students. All right, so this is for my study strategies class, and I already made these changes. I went from NA for the grade to credit. And if you wanted to change the grade for just one student, then you would go to this drop-down menu, go to the section that that student is in, click on it, and then they would pop up. You can change the grade manually by going to Edit Final Grade and Comments. On this screen, it tells you what the current grade is. Again, I already changed these manually, so it used to say NA under current grade. But the final grade is where you can change it manually, and that's under the drop-down. So you can put in letter grades, so if they're at a B+, but you want to switch it to an A-, you can do that here. Or you can go change it to not making progress, if this would be for an ELD student, not making progress or making progress. If you wanted to just give a credit grade to a class, then you could change that here, which is what I do for study strategies. Or if you wanted to give a student no mark because maybe they've only been in your class for a couple weeks of the trimester and you can't give them a grade, you would change that here. And then you can also manually change comments as well as work habit and conduct. Once you enter the final grade that you want, be sure to save changes. Now, this is the grade that will show up on their report card. The interesting thing is it does not show up in the grade book. None of those are recorded here. The manual changes only show up in the report card view. Another place that the change will show up is in the parent portal. So if I went to student view for this, now if you look at study strategies, the manual grade is now credit, which was the change from NA, which it had been in my grade book. So the credit is the manual grade that I entered. So please know that once you manually change a grade, it will show up in the portal. This is helpful. Changing grades manually would be for ELD students who are making progress or not making progress, or if they're new students who have only been in your class for a couple weeks of the trimester and you're giving them a no mark, you can do that.